So greetings, everyone. I hope that everybody was able to join me on this live event. However, I still don't know how to use this live feature. I did sign in a little bit earlier, like 2 or 3 minutes earlier than 6 o'clock. And I really don't see any indications of other people online unless you comment, you like, you do something for me to see and to understand who is live with me right now. Let me see if I can do this differently. Give me one moment. I'm just going to access Facebook from my cell phone and see if things look differently there. I don't see any changes or anything. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give it a few moments to see who else is live, is online. So I see Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Happy 4th to you as well. So let's wait a moment. Let's give a chance to everybody to open their Facebook account. So send me a signal. So this way I know that there are people watching me. Either a type, send me a thumbs up, maybe a little heart. Okay. I'm going to wait for another moment. So I was thinking today maybe I should do like a meditation with the Akashic Records. So it's going to be an open meditation with the Akashic Records. And I get a sense that what the Akashic Records wanted me to do, of course they wanted me to connect with you, my audience, to a deeper level. And I was thinking of doing a meditation to connect to the infinite source of abundance, okay? Abundance is money, joy. There's enough of everything for everybody to go around. Because I also noticed that recently a lot of people seem to have some kind of issue with money, unexpected bills, things that they have to take care of. Okay, so it is about changing that poor psychology, like I'm poor, I don't have enough. And I will be posting this also on my YouTube page. I was simply hoping to get a lot more people online. Okay, so that's good for you. So it's going to be like 2 or 3 people. It's going to feel like this whole meditation, it's only for you, Teresa, or whoever else is online right now. So I think I'm going to begin now. Okay, allow me for a moment. I need to redirect my energy. Okay, I will open with a prayer because this is how the pathway prayer process to access the heart of the Akashic Records works. I will start with a prayer. A portion of that prayer will be silent, and I will again close with another prayer. Hi, Dee. Thank you for being here live with me right now. In case you missed it, I was talking about doing a live meditation with the Akashic Records about connecting to the infinite source of abundance. And I hope that everybody can hear me loud and clear. Okay, so let's begin. Give me one moment. Okay, so, and so we do acknowledge the forces of light, as for guidance, direction, encouragement, of the truth, as it is revealed for our highest good and highest good of everyone connected to us, a whole Spirit of God. Help me to know The records are now open. Close your eyes. So eyes closed. And imagine for a moment feeling a lot of energy, okay, right on top of your head, okay? And imagine drawing from this energy, going all the way down through your third eye, through your throat, going all the way to your heart. Deep breath. So every time that you breathe, you have to imagine that you are breathing in light and you are breathing out darkness. You are breathing out anything that no longer serves you. Deep breath in, out. So eyes closed. Allow this energy to shower you. Allow this energy to come to you. Let it take place in your heart. Allow it to open your heart. Allow it to bring sunshine in the very depths of your heart, in each and every corner of your heart. Deep breath in, out. Remember, every time that you are going to breathe, breathe in light, breathe out darkness. And it's very important that you must understand that this needs to be a very deep breath. Allow the energy to do some healing on you, where healing needs to happen right now. Healing may also happen simultaneously at the same time in different parts. So remember to keep your eyes closed, otherwise this won't work properly. Eyes closed. When I breathe, you breathe. And remember to breathe in the light and to let out the darkness. Breathe in, out. Imagine a cord, okay? From the very core, from the very center of your heart, this core is extending, is going all the way up above your crown, is going all the way up, is going high, is going high, is going all the way to the very center of the universe. It is going to the very source, is going to the very heart of the divine, to the very heart of God. Whatever your perception is of God, imagine being plugged into it. Deep breath in, out. Okay. Imagine the very infinite source of abundance, and you are plugged into this source of infinite abundance. You have this cord that you are extending. You are plugging in this cord from your heart to the very heart of the infinite source of abundance. Deep breath in, out. If you imagine this infinite source of abundance to be a huge, gigantic pile of money, then this is what you are plugging into. If you imagine this to be a big heart with enough love, compassion, anything that you crave right now, that your soul craves right now, you are plugged into it. There's enough of everything to go around. So repeat this out loud with me. We have to reprogram our brains, okay, to think differently. And by you reprogramming your brain is also going to help you to deal with your inner fear, with your inner blockages. Inner fear and inner blockages that you may be aware that you have, or you may not be aware that you have. Okay? Deep breath in, out. Imagine having a magnet, and everywhere you go, okay, you just attract money, okay? You are a money magnet. It is only your birthright. You are simply accessing your birthright to this infinite source of abundance, to this infinite source of money, to this infinite source of love, to this infinite source of good health and good well-being, to this infinite source of everything. The universe will never ever run out of money, and you are now plugged in into this universal bank, the universal bank of money, of goodness, of love, and compassion. Okay, there's enough of everything. Okay, and now imagine writing a check to yourself, because this bank is open to you. Okay, imagine you having your own bank account with your own name. You have a routing number, you have a checking number, and write to yourself a check. How much money would you like to get every month on consistent, regular basis? How much money you want to get right now? So imagine the bank issuing you a check, okay? Imagine the bank depositing money to this account, and know that this is your account, that you are entitled to open and access and get money every time that you want to, because it is only your natural birthright. Deep breath in, out. Now imagine, whatever your perception of it is, imagine the very heart of God, the very center of the universe, okay? The very source, now extending a cord all the way down to you, and that cord is plugged in into your heart, and you are now open to receive. Let the healing take place. For some of you, the healing may need a little bit more time. For other ones, it's going to be almost immediate. Everybody is different. Deep breath in, out. Remember that the best way to do this is by keeping your eyes closed the whole time. And let the Akashic Records guide you. Bring your attention anywhere in your body when you feel that you need healing. You may place your hand in your heart. You may place your hand in your stomach. You may place your hand in your head, anywhere where you feel that you need most healing right now in your physical body. Deep breath in, out. Remember that you are breathing in light and you are breathing out darkness. Is there an area of your life where you feel that you need healing right now? Is it your work, your career, family matters? Is it maybe you're looking for a home? Is it relationships, love, marriage, friendships, children? Is there one or a few areas of your life where you feel that you need to bring some healing to it? Okay? Okay. So deep breath in, out. Very well. So let the healing take place. For some of you, I get a sense that it feels like things are moving. Maybe you want to scratch your face. So let the healing happen. Try not to move, eyes closed, deep breath in. So remember, you just plugged in into the infinite source of the abundance, and the infinite source of abundance just plugged in into your heart, into the very core of who you are, into the essence of your soul. And there is a fair exchange of energies. You are open to receive abundance. You are entitled to it. And abundance, money, comes easily to you. Remember that you can open and access this infinite bank of abundance at any time. All you have to do is, again, you're going to close your eyes. You're going to take a few deep breaths. The deeper the breath, the better it is. Okay, and always imagine this cord from your heart being plugged in to be recharged, so to speak, into this infinite source of abundance. Okay, and the infinite source of abundance is plugged in to you. Remember to be very precise with what you are asking. If you are asking for a specific amount of money, you also have to understand that it needs to happen in a reasonable amount of time. For example, in 6 months, I want to manifest $10,000. Or you may say, every month I want to manifest in regular basis $4,000, $5,000. Okay, so remember to also be realistic. So set for this enough time for it to happen. You are not going to get $1 million in a week. Okay, so they're trying to guide you. Let your heart speak to you. This is not something logical when you need to use your brain, how much money you need to attract. Let your heart, when you have your eyes closed, deep breath in, let your heart tell you how much money you're going to attract right now. Okay. Deep breath in again. Out. It's time for you now to open your eyes. Okay. I am not going to close the Akashic Records yet, because for those of you, okay, who are right now live with me, I'm also going to answer to a question for you for free from the Akashic Records. So, hi Carrie, Irina, Dee, Teresa, again, Julie, Dorina. So if any one of you has a question to ask right now, please type your question, okay? And I will get the answer from the Akashic Records, okay? And that's totally up to you if you want to do that, because I don't see anybody typing, or at least let me know your experience. Okay. And if you want to type and share your experience, how you feel during this meditation, how it makes you feel, please do let me know. So Teresa has a question. So give me one moment, let me get that answer for you, Teresa, okay? The sense that I get from the Akashic Records is that for you, it's not a question of timing. It is a question of you being ready to sell this house. You are dealing with a lot of fear and a lot of hesitation. In the condition in which you are right now, dealing with a lot of stress, dealing with a lot of anxiety, and even dealing with your own sense of uncertainty, you are reversing the energy. I get a sense that if this month in July you are to take some action, you could be able to sell this house within 6 months. And they're going to give you a few baby steps to do, because remember, for you, it's not like it's going to be sold at a specific day for a specific amount of money. Okay, for you, the energy of selling this home has to deal with you healing yourself, and is also connected for some reason to different medical conditions that you may be going through, or maybe that recently you had to go through. I get a sense of you walking every day, going for a walk every day. So in the morning, the first thing that you do, you have to be outside, a deep breath of fresh air, go for a walk. Keep doing this, okay, for at least 7 days in a row. I get a sense that around September, this September, a real estate agency may present to you some paperwork for you to fill out. I don't necessarily see that it will be sold in December, but I get a sense that major paperwork you need to do some major paperwork. Some of it is in regards to the sale, but you also have to deal with some paperwork in terms of health insurance, and other benefits. I get a sense that you may be dealing with a lot of fear, and you have been dealing with a lot of fears, maybe around money, maybe around this home. They want you to know that for right now you are safe. Nothing bad will happen to you if you keep living in that house, but you must rest assured that nothing bad will happen to you. Once you sell your home, you are going to relocate in a different state. You're not going to stay in the state where you live right now. And it's simply not time for you to relocate just yet. That's why you are having some problems selling the home. So start with that baby step, okay? First thing you do in the morning, you go for a walk, you go outside for some fresh air, and see, okay, what kind of healing is going to take place. Because first and foremost, you need to heal your health, your body, and your self. And I get a sense that you may be changing. You may be changing eventually, not right now. You may be changing the agency through which you want to sell this house. Whatever agency you are putting this house up for sale, you may be changing that. You're going to, and I don't know exactly how that's going to happen, because there's a lot of legalities and paperwork involved, but I get a feeling that somebody else, a different agency is going to sell your home for you. So again, don't expect this to make sense right away. It needs time, okay? And then you're going to understand how this makes sense. But for right now, in order for you to ensure this prediction coming true, please do follow that advice. So D, in terms of you winning your legal proceedings. So allow me to get some information from the Akashic Records that will help me to feel connected to you, so that you can feel connected to me. And it's very important that you understand that the Akashic Records know very well you, and they know everything about you, but I don't know you. So it's very important that I truly understand your question. I need to understand what kind of legal proceedings these are. Is it a lawsuit? Is it workers' compensation? So please be a little bit more specific. So I'm going to follow the, okay, so I don't know if D is still online. If you are, please type for me. So this way I can see you typing as questions, so I can do this reading for you. Okay, I don't think that D is online. I don't see her. Okay, yeah, defamation. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so let's focus on your question, Dee, okay? Give me one moment. For where you stand right now, Dee, I get a sense that you are not in a good position to win this legal case. I get a sense that there is a baby step that you can do so you can flip the energy around and gather momentum. I get a sense that you and your partner or you and your family, you need a break, you need some time off. I get a sense of you and someone else, could be your husband, going away for a couple of days. You may be going away for a weekend or for a couple of days, and don't think about it. Don't think about anything. When you come back, you are going to find some information. Okay, you are going to be presented with some new information that is going to help you to turn things around. But if you don't take this baby step, you're going away, okay, in a vacation or maybe going away for a day or for a weekend, you are not going to help the energy. So please try to follow that baby step. I have a sense that if you are to win this case, it's going to happen closer to 2020. So as close as you get to 2020. And I also get the sense that whatever this is, try not to be stubborn. Okay, try to settle. I also get a situation of you settling, being presented with an option for you to settle for a certain amount of money. I get a sense that you have every right, okay, in this legal case, but the problem is that you cannot prove it. You are right here in your heart, in front of everybody, okay, but the being right in terms of your morals doesn't stand. It's not something that has value in the court. Okay, so I also get the sense that you need to settle when an opportunity is being presented to you. Okay, to settle. But you are going to be okay. I don't get a sense of this legal case influencing your future in a negative way. Whatever perception of it you have right now, whatever is happening right now, that is going to change. And I hope that this is making sense to you. I get a sense that I need to go to the next question. So I don't necessarily see any comments from you, so please do type when you have a moment. So let me see, I'm going to try to answer to as many as I can, okay? All right. So Nula, if I'm saying your name correctly, Norviga, do you see a new job for you? I get a sense of you being very creative. Again, this would be a lot better. I think during a live stream, you may also call me. I can talk to you and you can talk to me. So that's the best way to do reading, because it's very difficult if I just get a question and give you an answer. I need to truly and deeply connect with you. I get a sense for you, Nula. If you are able to hear me right now, please type that you are very creative. Your soul is constantly looking for new ways to reinvent itself, for things to do. If you are to start now looking for a job, okay, maybe you already have, it doesn't matter, okay, just to flip the energy, start doing a research, fill out a few applications. This could be online applications. I get the sense that mid-August, you are going to hear some good news. You are going to hear some good news in terms of a new job position, but it's not going to be the job position that you have in mind, because I get the sense that where you need to be looking and searching, it's in a position of being a manager, in a position of being a director, in a position that has a lot of power. I get a sense that you are a little bit underused, okay? Because you could do and achieve a lot more. I get a sense that for some reason, you always end up working for people or for companies that don't truly appreciate your talent and your knowledge, because if they do, they would put you, they would give you more responsibility. So try to push yourself a little bit and try to apply for a job that has a lot more responsibilities. So I get a sense of you not just looking for a job. I get a sense that you need a job that would allow you to have a career. So a baby step for you to do so you can make this happen sooner is embrace your creative side, okay? You don't have to be a professional. If whatever your talent in being creative is, you can sing, you can dance, you can write, you can paint, you can draw, you can get creative in cooking, whatever it is. Okay, I'm going to give you some homework for the next 30 days, starting from today. You have to commit to yourself to do something creative every day or every other day. If you commit to yourself that you're going to do something creative every day, hold yourself accountable, go buy a notebook and write down what is it creative that you are doing every day. If you commit to yourself that you're going to do something creative every other day, do that. Hold yourself accountable for that. I get a sense that your job needs to allow for your creativity to shine through. Okay, you need to find a job that maybe is based on your creativity, that allows you to be creative. Okay, I hope that this is making sense to you. As I said, it's very difficult to do readings this way. I really need like a brave person to tell me, hey, we can do this live right now. Okay, after all, this is a free reading. Next time around, this one question that I'm doing for free right now, they're not going to be free anymore. So let me go to the next one. So Carrie is looking to buy a home. Okay. Carrie, I get a sense of you moving to a new home around a holiday. It's going to be around a holiday. Where do you live, Carrie? I get a sense that it may be around holidays, it may be around winter, but it's not going to snow where you live. I get a sense of the weather being warmer, not necessarily like weather that I have here in Massachusetts where it snows. I get a sense of between Thanksgiving and January 15. So between Thanksgiving 2019 and mid-January 2020, this is when you are going to move into this new home, but there's going to be a lot of repairs, or I don't know what you're going to be doing to this home, like tear it apart and rebuild it. There's going to be a lot of work involved, and there's going to be delays. If you are thinking of construction and building the whole place, you're going to run into delays. If you have to repair the place before you move, again, you may run into delays. So you have to be extremely very flexible with your time, and you must be patient, okay? Because it's going to be frustrating until you get everything done, and it's going to be somewhere near a school, somewhere where a good school district. That's the sense that I get of this home. Okay, Carrie, does that make sense to you? Are you still there? Okay, I don't see anybody typing. Oh, so Dee's making some comments. Okay, thank you. So you're going away with your husband. Okay, that's good. That's good. So keep doing that. You and your husband going away. So I lost track now because there's so many comments. So I don't know if Carrie is able to type or to hear your answer. So Catherine, when will I get my job? So please help me with your questions. If you don't help me, I cannot help you. What kind of job are we talking about? Please be a little bit more specific. When will I get my job? I get a sense of September, but again, I really need to understand your question. You have to be a little bit more, you need to give me more information about that. So the way I understand your question, I get that the answer is September, but there's also something related to school, courses, and studies. When it comes to you, I also get a sense of you eventually going to school, taking some kind of classes. So don't be surprised if that happens in your future. Maybe not in the immediate future, but in your future, you are going to go back to courses, to school, to take some classes. Hi, Jerusha, Madhuri. A new job, does this job has to deal, does it involve hospitals? Does it involve healthcare? Because immediately, the moment I was reading your question, I got a sense of the presence of a clinic or the presence of a hospital, something that has to deal with that. But I don't know what this means for you. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a job. Okay, I need to communicate with you and to figure out why is it that I got that image. Okay, so Carrie, it's a new community when they're building your home. So prepare because there's going to be some delays, so be patient. Okay, let me go to month. Give me one moment. Looking for a new job, when that will come through. If you do have a job right now, I get a sense of a promotion for you. So before you start looking into a new job, I have a sense that if you do not apply for a promotion in the job where you are right now, the energy is not going to move. I have a sense that in the place where you are, you truly deserve a promotion. Okay, because under the circumstances in which you are right now, if you are to take a new job, you are not going to regain your confidence. You are still going to struggle with fear, okay? And you are always going to feel like you work, but you don't get what you deserve in return. So what is the point of you getting a new job if you are still carrying around the same old ideas and the same energy? Just so that you can challenge yourself, okay, just so that you can change the energy, just for the heck of it, okay, try applying for a promotion, okay? After you apply for a promotion, don't worry about the response, then start looking for a job. If you are to follow this advice, and if you still, after that, you want to get a new job, that new job will come around in October. So, Laurinda Carey, I have a sense that it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to find a place immediately, in the immediate future, for yourself, your one cat, and your little 3 dogs. I get a sense that a friend will help you. Some kind of an opportunity will open up. Because either a friend will rent out a portion of her home to you, or she may know of somebody else who has properties for rent, because the sense that I get, I don't get a sense of you eventually living in a condo or in an apartment building. I get a sense of you living on the first floor and it's going to be a home. Okay, it could be a home with different apartments. Unfortunately for you, I don't get a sense that this is going to happen right away. I get a sense that after August, after August is over, that's the right time for you to start looking, okay, to start looking. And I get a sense that this home will manifest through you asking people who know people, through word of mouth. That's the sense that I get for you. And I also get a sense that this could be happening sooner, but for some reason you are blocked from receiving. You have some old beliefs about receiving. You have to do some inner work and work with yourself to be open to receive. Do some mantras every day. Every day you need to repeat out loud with yourself as many times as you can. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. And I'm going to give you some homework, Laurinda. Try to do this for at least 10 days. Okay, when you repeat several times, I am open to receive. And if you want to write it down, write it down. Write it down in your cell phone, put a note in your fridge. And it says, I am open to receive. Because right now, no matter what is trying to come your way, you seem to be a little bit blocked. You have a lot of doubts. Maybe even before you used to struggle with a lot of doubts. Okay, so I hope that this is making sense to you, Laurinda. Try to follow that advice. That's how you're going to ensure that prediction coming true. Okay, so Yogi Tarius, if I'm saying your name correctly, Yoga, any messages from the Akashic Records? They would like you to know that you have to trust in yourself a lot more stronger than you are. So trust in yourself, trust that you are meant to do this. Understand that this message will make sense to you. I don't know what they mean by that. You are born to do this. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. So far, you have been doing all the right moves, all the right steps. Keep doing these things. And I get a sense of a grandmother's energy showing up in this reading to give you some blessing. Because I don't see you typing, or I'm not talking to you live right now. I don't hear your voice. I don't know whether this is a grandmother, like an ancestor, or a spirit, part of the spiritual family, or a grandmother that you have known in this lifetime, and then she passed away. I have a sense that you have a lot of blessings coming to you from a grandmother. That's the sense. That's the message from you from the Akashic Records. So Rebecca Colesiano. Okay, so Rebecca, you have to understand one thing. They're saying that no matter how hard you can try to help your sister, only your sister can help herself. You are going to do your best, but don't hope that miraculously you are going to help her, because your sister at this point today, for some reason, she's kind of refusing to help her self. I get a sense that if you like to use your gifts to change the world for the handicapped, I get a sense that it's not necessarily only going to be for the handicapped. I get a sense that you need to train, if you are not trained yet, into being certified. You need to follow some kind of a certified program, when you get a certification that allows you to do some form of therapy. This could be people who maybe are taking care of somebody who is handicapped. This could be the person who is ill or handicapped themselves. I get a sense that your best gift and the best utilization of your energy is to help the families, is to help the caregivers for these people. Kind of like a social worker would do. Look into coaching or counseling certification programs. That's the best use of your energy and your talent. So it's through providing counseling services. So that's the sense that I get for you, Rebecca. So I hope that this is making sense to you. So let me see who else is next. Okay, Lisa. Okay, this is over. come through. I got a clear answer about that, Lisa. Your business offer, I get a sense of November. Okay, however, I get a sense that for right now, you need to rest, maybe like a week going away, or maybe just a week to sleep, to rest, give yourself a break. And when I mean give yourself your break, I keep getting like you have to clear your mind. You know, when you disconnect from your mind and you just relax, and you need a bubble bath right now. You need a massage. So you need to figure out relaxing techniques. The more you relax and the more you figure out which one of these relaxing techniques better works for you, that's your first step, okay? And then everything else will follow. If you don't relax your mind, everything else is just going to feel like very stressful. Okay, so I get a sense that if you are to follow this advice now, an offer, and not just any offer. You may get other offers before that, but we're talking about an offer that you are truly going to consider because it's going to please you. It's going to be around November. So, Lily, I don't know what you mean by do mine live because I don't have a question. Unless you want to call and maybe we can give you a reading live. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. If that's the case, call me. There should be a button for you to call right now because I don't necessarily see a message there and I don't know what you mean. Oh, Carrie, Atlanta, Georgia. No wonder I got the sense that it's not Massachusetts. It's nowhere near, you know, snow and stuff. Okay. So, Judy, this recording will be here on Facebook. It will be posted after this live session. Go back, and the first portion of it is a live meditation to connect you to the abundance. Okay, you need to do that. For you personally, not for everybody else. For you, Judy, I get the sense that you need to do that meditation once a day for the next 7 days. If you decide that you're going to start tomorrow, then 7 days from tomorrow. I get a sense that you are very much connected to the source of abundance, but you may be struggling with a certain fear of doing new things. Okay, and you are going to be able to overcome that. Also, now I see Madhuri is commenting on her reading. Regardless of the fact that you have been already applied for a promotion and you have been rejected, it doesn't matter. You need to take your power back, and this is where the healing needs to happen, because it's not about getting that promotion. Okay, it's about you telling the universe that no matter how many times I'm going to get rejected, I'm going to try to do this because I deserve this. So that's how you're going to change the energy. And no wonder I kept getting the sense of working in a healthcare company, the hospital. Okay, thank you for confirming that. So you need to apply regardless, and don't worry whether you're going to get promoted or not. You're simply going to shift the energy by continuing to ask for that promotion. Carrie, I don't necessarily see any major problems for you to qualify successfully for the home. You are going to need a second party to help you. I don't know if you're married or somebody who's going to help you in some ways with some paperwork and a signature, you know, something extra that is needed. Other than that, I don't get any big problems for you to successfully qualify for it. Okay, so I'm just getting confirmation from people. So Yogi Tarus is talking about the grandmother who has passed away, confirming that. Okay. Queen B. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Queen B. So issues dealing with your current job, I don't get anything other than frustration. I get a sense that for right now, you need to stay where you are because you are going to go through these energies of frustration. They are going to go away. I get a sense that if you are to quit right now or to do any moves with your job, with your career that are not carefully thought through, it's not going to work out for you. Give yourself a little bit more time. Give yourself the next 3 or 4 weeks, okay? Give yourself another 3 or 4 weeks, okay? See how, if you are still going to feel this frustration, okay? And then I get a sense of mid-August starting to apply for jobs, and you are not going to have a problem landing a job. But again, stay where you are for right now. Give yourself another 3 or 4 weeks because you need to deal with whoever is frustrating you, okay, or what is frustrating you is only a passing energy. And then if you still feel after 3 or 4 weeks that you need to apply for a different job, mid-August, that's where I see you doing a research, applying for jobs, and you're going to land a job. Your career direction, I need to know what is your career right now so I can guide you through that. So you need to give me a lot more information than that. And the question needs to be a little bit more specific. I get a sense of you working with people, managing people, directing the department. So any jobs or any careers that are going to allow you to manage a department, manage people, even guiding people, like working for the HR and telling people that based on your resume, here's the kind of job that you need to get, or based on your talent, that's the kind of job that you need to get. I get a sense that you are very good with people. You are very good in telling people, you know, what talents they have, what kind of jobs need to do. You're a people's person. So you need to work with people, kind of guiding them in that way. Hi, Karen, my friend Karen, how are you? So Karen, if you have a question that I can answer from the Akashic Records right now live, let me know. So Dee, I only can answer one question per person because I am getting a lot more questions than I was prepared for. Rebecca, you are not quite ready to start your own business now because you need a little bit more experience, kind of like a social work position, okay? So once you get that experience and work in the fields, the natural thing to do is going to be starting your business, but it's going to start part-time. You're not going to quit something and then start that business full-time. It's going to be incorporated in your day job. And of course, whoever wants to know more, if you only had one question, you are pleased with the answer and you like to know more, please don't hesitate to book a reading, because you have to understand that when you are live, I can only give you an answer that protects your privacy. When you are booking a reading with me, of course, we can talk about everything. I'm also trying to be careful not to say more, because the Akashic Records are very protective of me, but they are also very protective of you. So we're not going to talk about anything that is too personal or too private. So Karen, what was the reason for 20 days of laryngitis? So besides the physical component, okay, you got sick because I get travels, okay, and different weather, different temperatures. Besides the physical component, I get a sense of your energy needed to heal. I get a sense not only of your throat chakra that needed to change the energy. So the healing is happening because you are now, your vibration is now being elevated to the next stage up. I get a sense that you are very connected with yourself. You are very connected with the spirit beyond your imagination, a lot more than you think you are. So your body is preparing to allow higher vibration to enter through you. And for that reason, every organ in your body that wasn't strong enough was going to give you some trouble, And for you, it happened to be laryngitis because for years you have been holding your tears. You have been, maybe you cried secretly. You were holding on to a lot of grief in your life that you were not quite ready to let go. You thought you did, but you are not. It's now time for you to start to speak your truth from your heart, okay? The very essence, the very core of your soul wants to speak up. You are so very much oriented to helping everybody else, and sometimes you don't know how to help yourself. Not that you don't help yourself, you do, but sometimes you don't. So that's the spiritual reason why you had to go through these 20 days of laryngitis, because you needed to rest and not say anything and truly connect with your inner voice, with what your heart was trying to tell you. You are a person who truly feels blessed, no matter how difficult your life might have been, no matter how many difficult circumstances you had to go through. In your heart, you are so connected because you still truly feel blessed, no matter what. So this blessing now needs to kind of needs to be integrated. So some kind of an integration of new energies needed to happen. You have someone in this Akashic reading that wants to give you a message. I get a sense of a girl. I get a sense that a daughter. I don't know whose daughter, because she's not being specific with that. And I get a sense of a wallet. Like if I had a wallet right now, she's doing this. So it's a small little wallet. Could be one of those makeup bags. But I get a sense that she's got makeup and she's got money. She's doing this with a wallet, and she's like, she's bringing you money. I get cash. I get cash. And I get a sense that she's saying, whoever this person may be to you, okay, I get a sense that she's saying that she's free. She's free. She's like, she's free. I'm free, mom. I'm free. You should be free too. You should be happy for me. I'm free. I'm free. She's very vivacious. She's like jumping up and down. I'm free. I'm free. And I get a sense of, I get a sense of a dog as well. There's also a dog who wants to give you a message. I don't know how old you were or how young you were when this dog, maybe there's a few animals for you. It feels like every single one of them is showing up to give you kisses or to give you blessing. So remember that there's a lot of love around you. For some reason, I get a green wallet or something green that she's holding, like a makeup bag or a bag where she puts the money and the makeup. That's what I get. Like I get a green color around this girl. So you're saying that her name is Lynn, but she's saying Linley. She's not saying Lynn. Pardon my accent. She's saying Linley, like in a sweet way, in a dashing way, in a dashing way, like Linley. I don't know how else to explain it. Sorry, I couldn't explain it any better. Linley, like Little Lynn, something like that. I hope that this is making sense to you. So thank you, Karen. Okay, so Queen B, contact me for a reading. If you want to work with me, whether you want to benefit from my VIP package, is 12 weeks personal training coaching with me. Right now is on sale for $750. It will be personalized to you because I get the sense that you need to do some work, a lot of healing, that you need to heal your ancestry line. What you are describing right now, that you are scared to look for higher positions in education, it's not something that originated with you. I get a sense that if you are to choose this VIP program or contact me for a session anyway, you have to heal something down your ancestors' line, okay, from past lifetimes, because I get the sense that You are meant to defy your place in society according to your own rules. That's your destiny in life. This is what you are here to achieve. But because of this fear that has been karma, that has been passed on through the family line, you feel a little stuck right now. And I also get the sense that you could be very good in writing. In your future, you're meant to write a book and publish it. Okay, so contact me. I get a sense that you can achieve a lot, but right now you neither need like one session with me or the VIP program, because there's different layers here. There's different layers here. There's so much that you can do. You have great potential. So hi, Nadia. So I don't know if I read every single question. I think I did. So Lily, I hate to disappoint you, but I have to be honest because I cannot withhold the information for you, not this year. Now this year, I get a sense that when that happens, it's going to happen between 2020 and 2022. I have to understand, I don't know if you right now you are dating somebody. Are you in a relationship, okay? Because I get a sense that between the engagement and the marriage, it's going to be like a year and a half and 2 years. From the day where from the moment you get engaged to the moment where the actual wedding happens, is going to be between a year and a half, 2 years, and it's not going to be this year. And I get a sense that you are going to be extremely very happy, and you are going to get engaged and married to the right person for you, because deep down in that question, what you are trying to know, to find out, is if you are going to truly be happy, if you're going to find happiness, your other half. That's what I get the sense that what you really need to know. And yes, you will. And there's going to be some foreign travels involved. Okay, or I don't know if you speak another language or for some reason you're the foreigner. I get a sense that either you're going to be the foreigner or maybe he is. So it's like a mixed couple. One of you is going to be the foreigner. I don't know how else to describe this. So I hope that this is making sense to you. Okay, it looks like this is the end. My job, money, please. So Nadia, if you are logging in now, I will be posting this recording on Facebook. So when you listen to the first part of it, it's going to be a meditation on attracting money, a meditation on attracting abundance, because the sense that I get from the Akashic Records, that meditation will work for you to attract and to shift the energies. Because right now it feels like you need a healing and not an answer. It is about you doing some spiritual work. Okay, so keep listening on a regular basis to the first portion of this video, which is going to be the meditation to attract money and abundance. So I don't have any more answers. That's all I have today. You have to understand that I have to hold this column of light for everybody who is online right now, and it is a lot of work, and it's very difficult because, as I said, somebody needs to be brave enough to talk to me live right now. You can call me live, you can ask the question, you can get the answers, because that's how a proper reading is done. And I'm trying to give it my very best. So thank you to everybody. So for those of you who happen to be online with me right now, thank you so very much. You got lucky. You got like one answer for free, because I'm thinking of doing this on a regular basis and maybe charging like $5 for a question and doing this a lot more often, so everybody takes his or her turn. And that's it. I will keep posting more work with the Akashic Records, meditation, healing, and other forms of work. So again, if you'd like to know more, if you want to continue this reading, please go to my website, www.amalightworker.com, and email me at, give me one moment, amalightworker@gmail.com. Okay, so call me, contact me for a reading. If you have questions about my VIP package, I do have customers who are so pleased that they are repeating the VIP package for the second time. I have another client who is repeating the VIP package for a third time. And of course, if you are a VIP client that purchased the VIP 12 weeks coaching program, of course, I'm going to reduct the price for you if you want to repeat the program. So ask me about that. If you have questions, email me, amalightworker@gmail.com, and I will now close this session. I have to say the closing prayer. I would like to thank the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to thank the Lords of the Akashic Records for their point of view. And I would like to thank the Holy Spirit of Light for all knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. So just so that you know, I may be posting this on YouTube as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But do let me know how you feel about it, and I will reconnect with you again next week. Bye.